Hello everybody, it's Megalithic here, and today we're going to take a look at purchasing the Truffade Adder, and as you can see we are at my Maze Bank offices, so why don't we just go ahead and go on inside. Okay, there we go, now heading on up to my office there, and okay, here we go, jolly good, heading inside now, and you can see my rather suspicious secretary there, and as also you can see when I filmed this video it was around Christmas time, which is why we have the Christmas decorations in the office. Okie dokie, well then, okay, we'll just take a walk on through to the computers here, and I shall sit on down then, see if we can't just go ahead and purchase this adder. Okay then, here we go now. The Truffade Adder, based on the Bugatti Veyron, I do believe, can be found under the legendary motorsport website, and I'm speeding on down there because it takes me rather a long time to find it, don't you know? Okay, there we are, the Truffade Adder, generally retailing at $1 million, on sale currently when I was making this video for clearly 40% off at $600,000, and that's a bargain in any man's book, I'm sure you'll agree. Okay, well, we're going to put it in a white, and why not? It is a rather fancy car after all. See how it looks in that, and I think we'll order it, and okay, let's go ahead and do that then, shall we? And of course, as always, we'll send it to my Hillcrest residence. Okay, there we go. Rightio, Hillcrest, and yes, we'll have that, thank you. Okay, sold, jolly good. Now, on this occasion, we'll be getting there in the Garotti GT500, a rather fine car, it has to be said. Fine looking, anyway, not necessarily top end or drivability, you understand. And although it is around Christmas time, fortunately at the moment there is no snow on the road, and whilst the snow is rather fun, it does make driving rather difficult. Okay, here we go then, going on inside and see if our Truffade Adder has been added to the collection. Okay, you can see my bullet and my elegy there, but the car we're really interested in currently is, here we go. Now, I'm not entirely sure how one's supposed to pronounce it. I pronounce it Truffade. Truffade, I don't know, Truffade, or something like that. Anyway, either way, this is the Adder, and like I say, largely based upon the Bugatti Veyron. As you can see there, it's quite distinct, and I really do like the look of this car, it has to be said. It really is my idea of a sports car, or a supercar, you know. Okay, so why don't we just take it on out into the street and see how she handles? Okay, now bear in mind this is without any form of modification whatsoever, so we're going to go up the hill rather slowly there. Now we're going to head on down into the Vinewood Hills and see how she goes, don't you know? Okie dokie, getting messages from Agent 14, and I really don't care about that. Okie dokie, so what do we think so far? Well, I'm not giving it the full beans down here, as you can see, going rather tentatively with it, to be honest. Like I said, I do like the aesthetic stylings of this vehicle, and so I don't really want to write it off, but that's bound to happen sooner or later. Okie dokie, so down the hill at a very sedate pace, but that's my driving, you understand, not the whoopsie daisies. Clipped that, didn't I? Okie dokie, right, let's let out, let's put our foot down and really see if we can't just test this car out. Now, unfortunately, I haven't, as I say in many videos recently, been this is so early on in my gaming career, I haven't established the practice of a standard lab, unfortunately, and so we're going to have to miss out on that part of the test, but I think the idea of the top-end speed, they're rather impressive, but this was one of the $1 million sports, well, supercars, I should say, early on in the game, so one would have expected to have at least something under the bonnet there, and indeed, it does. Okay, so we're going to take it on in now to the custom auto shop and upgrade the vehicle across the board. And of course, as always, at this point during the video, we will speed things along somewhat. Okie dokie, right here. Now we're going to go through a bunch of the different options there. As you can see, to be perfectly frank with you, not too many for $1 million. But like I say, this was early on. I believe it released early on in GTA. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't start playing the game myself, you understand, until the Smuggler's Run update or thereabouts. So, okie dokie, right then, here we go. Let's have a look at some of the colors now, shall we? Okay, do like it in that, I've got to say, right, black does look rather menacing, doesn't it? And I do feel that this is a menacing sort of looking vehicle. Okay, white's quite nice. I mean, the green was interesting there, but yes, I really do like that black, you know. Okay, well, I think, I think I'm rather taken with that. I do think I'm going to go for something like that. Maybe try it in a matte or something like that even. I don't know. It is a rather menacing looking car, as I say, and I do wish to keep it in a sort of threatening color. I think the white is too light there. Okie dokie, righty. So is there anything else to do to this vehicle, armor and such forth? No, it is just a respray. Okie dokie. So like I say, a limited number of options really on this car, but it's only $1 million. I say only $1 million. I'm gonna try some pearlescent on it now, right? Maybe. Okay, what's going on there? Right. Okay, let's try for that matte. Oh yes, I do rather like that, you know. Okay, secondary stripe on there. Okay, could go for a colour, but it's a little bit sort of childish, isn't it? A little bit gaudy, really, sort of like a trainer or whatnot. I think we'll just keep it in a... Yeah, it's matte black with a shiny black stripe on it. Rather unusual, I suppose, but I'll try that. Why not? Okay, then. Yeah, it's a little bit of a lighter black, so that stripe stands out. Okay, it looks quite nice, I think. Well, okay, let's take it out onto the street and give it a go, you know. Right, okay, like I say, this car has been modified across the board now, or at least upgraded across the board. Unfortunately, as I say, I don't practice a standard lap, I do believe. Terrible shame that, but as you can see, it really has got quite a lot of go to it now, hasn't it? Okay, a little bit slidey there, but my goodness, it really does want to go. So what can we say about the Truffade Adder? Well, top speed, very impressive for the money. I'm sure this was a very fast car early on in the game. Nowadays, no doubt it can be beaten by all sorts of different machines out there. But for drivability, for a driving car, it really is jolly good, to be perfectly frank with you. Very good fun, as you can see. The speed is appreciable, like I say, probably not the top end nowadays, or not one of the top ones I shouldn't think nowadays in the game. The handling is quite reasonable too, really. All-rounder. Is it worth $1 million? I don't know, probably is actually in today's GTA money. Certainly worth $600,000, I can tell you that. So if you consider buying it and you see it on sale, I'd say snap it up right away for the $1 million. Of course, there are other cars out there one may wish to consider, the Zentorno and so forth, you know. But this is, if one likes the Bugatti Veyron, this certainly is worth the money, I would say. I really do like this vehicle. Okie dokie, well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen, delivering it back to the office garage, and I hope you've enjoyed this video, and of course, as always, thank you for watching.